y'all, it's HD here. Welcome back to my 1.4.2 Minecraft series. So I've been really busy with school and I really haven't been able to get on to work on the rest of this build. And I've really been meaning to, and I really want to get this mountain done. And so I got on a second ago and I started the front of the mountain and I decided I might as well record and show you guys the process. I wasn't planning on recording because there's going to be a lot of pauses of me trying to look at the side and make sure that the build looks somewhat similar to the one I did in my creative world, because that's what I'm going for. I want it to be pretty similar just because that one's all planned out with the spacing and everything. So here's the one in my creative world. Very familiar for you guys that have been watching. And if you haven't, this is the Kingdom of Zeal. It is from Chrono Trigger. Definitely go check it out. In the last video, we built the little town area on the left side and this little thing right here. We still need to build the castle, but I really just need to get this done. And so I started with the harder part. I thought this was going to be hard to do, but it actually wasn't as bad. And once we get up to the top, it's a lot of straight up and a lot of just building, and it's not going to be exactly the same. I want to make sure the measurements are somewhat alike so that when I build this stuff, I'm not screwing myself over. So 4, 5, 6. So 6 up from the entrance, and then there's just a 7th little extra one. And that's a similar length. For the backside, we're just going to be throwing blocks like we did. It's really just the front that we need to make sure looks good, because that's what you're going to be seeing. And then this side, but that side you really can't see unless you're down here. And I'm not really going to be building anything. Plus, this doesn't look bad. I can always make it look somewhat similar to that. But yeah, front and the side are the main things that we're trying to make similar. So let's keep it going. So, as you see, I'm already doing this wrong. So from... Wait, oh, what am I doing? This is the entrance right here. It's going to be a lot of flipping me back between the worlds just because I want to make sure that I'm doing this correctly. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One right here. Oh, well, it's a little bit different, but that's okay. Honestly, if we wanted to, we could just... Oh, wait, no, it's actually not. Oh, I just have this come up so it looks more natural. Probably do the same on this side, too. I need to go take a picture. Should have just been doing that. Alright, so... those, and then this actually matches. This comes one more up and that comes across. Cool. And then over here, wait, we didn't need to do that. All right, and then on this side, one block goes over like that, and then let me make sure this comes over, and then this is where the bridge is, I think. Yep, this comes over 1, 2 from the door, and then there's actually kind of a flat area right here. Goes back a few. This is raised. In this build, this actually comes into, or maybe it comes, wait, what's going on here? Oh, wait, like this. There we go. And then this lines up, and then I think that's about where the waterfall is. Is it one in? No, it is on the same wall as that one, so if anything, this needs to come on out. I don't know. Like I said, I don't think it's possible to make it the exact same. Just gotta be somewhat similar just because I like the way that the other one looks. Oh, wait, I'm doing this wrong because, what am I doing? The waterfall's gotta flow down. Then there's nothing here where the waterfall falls. And this is obviously being held by the door. So we might have just come in a little too early, but that's no big deal. We'll just put the bridge right here. Comes across this way. It looks like the bridge. We'll actually just do that now. Why did that just hurt me? Wait. Should be at least 4. I think we're getting the look, and then obviously after we place a lot of these blocks, we're gonna throw in some stuff that makes it look more leveled. From here on out, it's kind of just making it look like a mountain. That's not too bad. This looks a little too built though. Alright, we're getting somewhere. It's not totally the same, but we're definitely getting somewhere. I don't hate this. So then let's just keep freestyling it, to be honest. Because we can always... we just gotta make sure that the house has the same amount of room on the side. And that it looks somewhat similar. On the same level, this comes around to another entrance on this side. And that entrance is about 2 blocks off the wall. So, same leveling though. So probably like right about here. Oh, what am I doing? This is nowhere near the same leveling. Oh my god. Man, this is seeing a lot of dirt. Probably around here. There we go, and then you do the whole... Alright! That definitely looks like a freaking mountain, I'll tell you what. Alright, here we go. There's the front half. And halfway, and from this right here, it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. This is how high it goes for most of this. So I wanted to talk a little bit about the gym, because that's kind of how I started these channels. I wanted to create gym content, and it's such a hobby of mine that I kind of just fell off from it. I was focusing more on actually doing it than content for it. But I think now that I'm more consistent with making videos, I do want to start making the gym videos again. I think it'd be fun, and I keep saying that I need to do it, and I think I'm gonna do it in kind of an interesting style. I've thought about it for a little bit, and I have some main hobbies of stuff that I like to do. And I've talked about it before, but those main hobbies are collecting video games and going to the gym, and obviously playing those video games, and then also thrifting too. Those are the things I really enjoy doing, and I was thinking about how I could merge all of those into one channel with still staying within something that a lot of people would want to watch. And so what I thought about doing was almost making my videos multiple videos in one. And what that means is that I would make a video where I'm going to the gym, but then also showcase the thrifting afterwards, because I usually go thrifting after the gym, and also showcasing a little bit of Minecraft afterwards. So it would basically be showing all my hobbies within one video. And I think that'd be kind of fun, because if somebody really enjoys thrifting and they don't really care for the gym, or they don't really care for Minecraft, then they can just watch the thrifting portion and just skip the other ones. And if somebody likes the gym but they don't like Minecraft, or they don't care about thrifting, then they can just watch one part that has thrifting in it. And so that's kind of what I thought about doing, and I thought that it would be kind of fun to do that too, and fun for me to show off what I enjoy doing and be able to share it with y'all, and have people that like one thing be able to watch it, and the people that don't skip to a different part of the video, because those are the things that I enjoy doing. So if I enjoy doing it, there's got to be other people that do too. So I think I am going to start making videos like that, and maybe I'll start making some actual fitness motivation videos and stuff like that. It's something I like to do. I almost coach my friends at this point when we're at the gym, and I think I'm pretty good at it. I've seen some of my friends make huge gains from just taking my advice, and I'm not a licensed physical therapist or a fitness trainer, but I like to think that I know what I'm doing from time to time, so I'd like to share that with you guys. So let me know if you guys think that's a cool idea. I definitely will plan on it and just make it anyways, just so I can see how the response is. And then that might be a different kind of format of content that I'll make too. Have a 3-in-1 sort of video. I've never really seen it on YouTube before, but thought it would be kind of a fun thing to start doing. Another thing about the gym is that you see a lot of people who go to the gym and they say, oh, you got to do this workout, and that's the only way you're going to make any gains. And there is some workouts that I see that I'm like, yeah, you do need to do that, and yes, you do need to go about this, but the most important thing about the gym is mind-muscle connection. I truly believe that that's one of the most important things to do is to make sure that you actually are feeling the muscle that you're trying to work. And maybe in a video I'll go over it more in depth and on certain lifts just to show you guys what I'm talking about. But that is something that I talk about a lot with my friends, is that you just have to do the mind-muscle connection. I want to share it with y'all too, because if you're new to the gym, mind-muscle connection might sound scary. How am I supposed to work the muscle, feel it, do all these certain things, have different lifting cues? But it's really not that hard to grasp. It is a little hard in the beginning, but after you start going for a while, you really do start to get a sense for it and just understand how to do it. And I want to show that it is very important for if you're a beginner, and even if you're not a beginner, if you are a skilled lifter and you've been doing it for a long time, you still need to make sure you're getting that mind-muscle connection and really squeezing the muscle and getting gains. I'm gonna have to get more dirt at some point. I can't believe I went through that much, but this is pretty big build, to be honest. I still haven't even filled in that portion yet, but this is just gonna, honestly, I should just outline it with the rest of the dirt that I have before I go get more. Something like that. Build it up around the sides. This front's already looking good. We're getting pretty close to finishing it up too. Need to get a boat. Then the inside, I don't really know what I'm gonna put on the inside. I could make it look like the game, or I could just leave it empty, or do something. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not really big on interior design, as you can see from the Provoca build, but maybe it's something that I should work on with this build. Alright, I will show you guys where I've been mining dirt. It's not in the same swamp that I was doing before. More on the gym too. I explained in my last video that I'm on a 16-week cut, and that it's almost over. I have 1 month left. I'm down 20 pounds, and the last time I scanned in, I was around 4% body fat down, or 5% down, sorry. I was 18.6 when I started, and the last time that I went and got a scan, I was 13 and a half. So that was, how long ago was that scan? That had to have been at least 5 or 6 weeks ago. And so I'm definitely way leaner than that now. And this cut's been great. I'm excited for it to be over, because then I'm going to start my bulking prep. I used to bulk just by eating anything that I saw, and I would just end up getting really fat instead of putting on a lot of muscle. Also, obviously I would put on a lot of muscle, but I would just end up being really fat on it. And not being able to stick to it for so long, because I'd be like, oh, you need to eat 4,000 calories, that's the only way I'm gonna bulk up. But in reality, I'm just gonna add 1 or 2 meals to the already calorie set that I do. For most of the calorie trackers, they say my maintenance is around 2,700. I think that's around accurate, especially since I've tested that on this cut. It's pretty accurate. I've lost a lot of weight by eating just 300 under that and doing 24. So on the bulk, I'll probably end up doing 3,000 or a little more over 3,000 with more lenience on the sweets. Definitely upping the carbs and stuff like that. But I am not a bodybuilder, not yet at least. I might, if I like my physique at the end of this cut, I might end up doing a bodybuilding show after my prep for the bulk. I think it'd be fun. It's something I've always wanted to do. Always been self-coached on basically everything I've done in the lifting. I started lifting because of football, and the lifting outlived football. I ended up quitting football my senior year of high school, and I'm a sophomore in college now. In high school, I didn't really take lifting very seriously. I would go to the gym a lot, but it was basically just to try to put on some weight before the football season, because with the amount of cardio we did, you would basically just lose all your weight. Just remembered I had my fan on, so hopefully the audio hasn't been super bad, but maybe it was, I don't know. Anyways, we would just lose so much weight during the season, so I would just eat a bunch, bulk up, and try to not lose all my weight during the season. But yeah, in high school, I was putting up some decent numbers in the gym. I hit 250 in my sophomore year of high school on bench, and that was a huge achievement. And then my junior year, I kind of fell off lifting. I didn't lift as much. But I did hit 275 in my junior year. And then my senior year, I hit 95. And then now in my sophomore year, my max is sophomore year of college, my max is 235. And that's really with never doing proper bulking prep, as that's just with going to the gym on a day-to-day basis and just eating whatever. I really wasn't good at nutrition at all, and so now that I've gotten a lot better at it and I'm able to meal prep and do it correctly, I'm hoping that on this bulk I will put on a lot more muscle, especially since I haven't lost much muscle at all on this cut. Lifting wasn't my top priority in high school. It definitely was football, but lifting just came with it. But nowadays it is definitely priority. I try to get out to the gym at least 6 days a week, sometimes 7 if I'm doing a cardio ab day, just because it's fun. I enjoy being there and I like the vibes. And the gym is just, I'm so dedicated to it that it's just a daily thing for me now. It's honestly makes me feel bad if I don't go, even on a rest day. But rest days are important. I still just go to hit abs or do cardio. I have a gym really nearby. So also the reason I'm getting snowballs and dirt is because I'm gonna need snowballs for the builds that you saw me do in the last video and that I showed off in the beginning of this video, because it is all made of white. And the last time when I did Provoca, I was running out of snow all the time and having to head over to a snow biome to pick up all of the snow to finish up those houses. And these are built with just snow, so I'm gonna need as much snow as possible. I've been having a lot of fun replaying my old childhood version. I'm excited. Wow, that was loud. I'm excited to see where this series continues to go. Also, let's talk about a little bit of thrifting and games too. The other day I went to my local Goodwill and managed to pick up 2 games. One was Constantine on the Xbox original, worth around 20 bucks, and it looks like a really cool game. And I also was able to pick up Super Mario Strikers Battle League on the Nintendo Switch. Both of these games were $1.99 each, so that was a crazy pickup. And that's what I live for. I live for pickups like that. You won't see me buying games for full price, not old games at least anymore. The only games that I pay full price for nowadays are the Dragon Quest games, because those games are amazing. As I've said multiple times already, I've been stacking those up a little too high, I'm not gonna lie, but it's fine. I was also thinking of an idea of playing some creative in newer Minecraft. I thought it would be fun because I haven't played newer Minecraft in a long time, and I know there's a lot of new blocks that are constantly coming out, and I thought it'd be kind of fun to go and try it out, see if I can use any of those new blocks in some cooler builds, because you're pretty limited in this version, which is actually what I like. I like the fact that I'm limited in this version because it makes you more creative when you don't have so many different blocks to choose from. Newer Minecraft, there's so much to choose from that it makes it easier to build. In this version, you have to get really creative, but you still have to get really creative in the newer version too, just because of how many blocks there is. I probably wouldn't play a survival world in the newer version, but I think I definitely would go and play a creative and just have some fun building. So let me know if you guys would like to see that too. Also, let me know what other builds you would like to see me build in this world, mainly RPG locations. I had a good suggestion earlier from one of the Elder Scrolls games, and I think I definitely will build that eventually. So thank you for the recommendation. Alright, so there is basically the base for this dang thing. We still have the next sort of layer above it, but not much left. It's about 6 blocks till we get to the top, but this is the top right here. Oh geez, this layer right here, this is where we have a little bit of it, kind of goes up into a hill right here. I remember this. Then there's a little pool right here that flows down over to where that is, so we can actually go ahead and put in the waterfall too, which is, let's see, about, I want to say 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3 blocks. So this is the layer that's all that's really left right here for this mountain, so that is really good news. Oh, and it's just a little pool right here that flows down. We could actually probably flow that up, and then it's 3 blocks from there, and then nice. Yes, it looks really good. Holy crap. So we have to wait for this grass to grow in and get some more dirt and finish just the top layer, but bottom layer, besides making the sides look more defined, oh crap, is basically done. God, it looks so sick, dude. It's so dope. So yeah, we're gonna probably fix up sides where it looks a little wonky, but once the grass starts growing in and we get the finishing touch layer on top, it's gonna look so sick. Plus, once we get the floor filled in and everything. I am gonna end it here though. I just wanted to get a little bit of building in for a video, just to show you guys what's going on with this build. I'm gonna probably finish off this mountain off camera once I go get more dirt, just finish the top layer, And then in the next video, we will most likely get started on the houses over there. Once those houses are done, all that's left is building the castle, and then this Chrono Trigger build is done, besides placing the grass in and doing some final touch-ups. But then we'll be moving on to turn my render distance on. I play with render distance low because it's how I used to play it as a kid. I used to like feeling super spooky with the fog. But right over here, I think probably right in that opening, we were going to build the Sheikah Tower from Breath of the Wild that will overlook this mountain, and I think that will overlook this build, and I think it's going to look so sick to try to put together 3 builds in one area. And then we're just going to keep going from there. Probably have some stuff over here, something on the beach, maybe another water build. I've been playing Dragon Quest VII, and there's this location in the game where it's in the sky. It's like a shrine, and it looks really cool. So maybe I'll have another guy build that connects to this one. Who knows? I have so many ideas, and you guys are going to get to see them all. So like I was saying, I hope you guys did enjoy. Please leave a like and subscribe. I'm very close to 100 subscribers, and that has been a goal of mine since I was a kid, making YouTube videos on PS3 Minecraft. So I really hope you guys do enjoy. Expect some Gym X Thrift X Minecraft videos here soon. You'll see me in person, and I'll explain it in that video too. So I hope you guys enjoy those future videos as well and are looking forward to them. Once again, my name's HT, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.